Hi, I'm Cody, and I'll be your guide as we look at creating forms. Forms are a great way to gather information for events, retreats, mission trips, and even simple surveys. You can also accept payments through forms. Let's take a look. Click the More link on the left to access the Forms area. You'll need to have the form admin privilege or be the master administrator in order to create a new form. However, a form manager can access and work with existing forms they manage. Once in the Forms area, click the Build a New Form button on the right. You are presented with the Form Designer screen. The middle of the screen will show you how the form will look, and the list of items on the right are used to create the form. Let's start by clicking the Form Settings tab. Enter a title and a description for the form to be viewed by the person filling out the form. Notice that you have extra formatting options by clicking the Rich Text On link. The Show on the List of Forms checkbox determines whether or not the form will be listed and visible to basic users. If it is unchecked, the only way to fill out the form is by sending someone the URL link. The Require Login to Fill Out form will take a person to the Church Community Builder login screen before being able to fill out the form. While this is not ideal in most situations, it can be helpful if you need only users of your system to fill out a form. The start date and end date should be filled out. These are the dates that will show on the list of forms. If no end date is entered, the form will be valid indefinitely. The confirmation page allows you to give the user a message after they have filled out the form. The confirmation number is great to use for payments or registration for an event. You can attach files for the registrant to download, such as a parental consent form. The Payment and Discount section allows the form to accept payments. Even if you do not have a merchant processor, you can still use this section and have the person pay later. The discount codes allow discounts in the price. Notice that you are asked to give a COA that the discount is applied to. Realize that this discount is only for registration items using that COA. Admin notifications allow you to enter the name of one or more people who will get an email anytime someone submits the form. Automation allows you to automate tasks when someone fills out the form. So, for example, you can add people who sign up into a process queue or a group, or register them for an event. Please note, in order for this automation to trigger, the person must be matched in the system. See our video on managing your forms for more information on matching. The Add a Field tab allows you to add questions onto the form. The Contact Information section is unique in that all you need to do is check the box. If you leave it unchecked, it is an anonymous survey. Once checked, you can decide which profile fields the person must fill out. Make sure to choose between which to display and which are required. Each of the questions listed can be dragged and dropped into the form to create your registration. Each of the questions allows you to enter the title of the question and an explanation. You can then decide between required, or if not required, you can mark a question as admin only and the person filling out the form will not see it. Some questions allow the user to choose an answer. You can delete a choice or change the sort order of the questions as needed. Notice that some of the questions allow automation. This is a unique feature that allows you to perform a task based on the answer to a question. For example, if you are filling out a registration for fall small groups and a person selects a small group, you can use an automation to then add it to that group. Another specific type of question is the product ticket question. It is here that you can accept payments for the event. Notice that you can add multiple payment items, and each item can be linked to a different COA if necessary. Remember, if you are using a discount code, that the code will only discount the items with the same COA. Continue adding all the questions needed for the form. The layout elements help you break up the form into more readable components. So, if you are going to have a lot of questions, consider using either the section break or page break to allow the form to be more readable. You can edit any of the questions on the form by clicking on the question and making the changes. Click the I'm Finished button when you are done. Notice the blue bar. All forms are initially unpublished to allow you time to make sure that it is ready to go. You can publish a form by either clicking the Publish button, or it will auto-publish on the start date you entered. There you have it, forms. They have the flexibility to gather information from a simple survey to a complex mission trip application. For more information on forms, see our other videos and help articles.